Okay, class. I need everyone to settle down. I have an important announcement to make, and it involves all of you.
I wonder what it could be. Do you think it's a surprise or maybe something fun?
Maybe we're finally going on a field trip. That would be totally awesome. And I'd love to go somewhere exciting.
As you all know, I'll be heading to the province for 5 days to attend a conference. And I need someone responsible to take care of you while I'm away.
Who will be our substitute teacher? Please. Just not Mrs. Karen. I can't handle her again.
Isn't she still in jail, though? I heard she was really mean to everyone. And I'm scared she'll take it out on us.
Well, Mrs. Karen has been released, and I've asked her to step in during my absence. I believe she's learned from her mistakes.
But what if she gets angry again? Last time was terrifying. I still remember how she yelled at us for no reason.
Maybe she'll be different this time. People can change, right? I mean, it's been a while since we last saw her.
I don't know, Jack. It's hard to forget when someone has been so mean. What if she just pretends to be nice?
I heard from other kids says that she was really upset about being in jail. What if she takes it out on us?
I understand your concerns, but I believe in giving people a second chance. Let's try to be supportive and respectful.
I guess we can try. But it's going to be really hard not to be scared. I just hope she doesn't lose her temper again.
Goodbye. I need to go now.
30 minutes later.
Hello, class. I'm back, and I expect everyone to behave properly. There will be no nonsense while I'm here, understood?
This is going to be a long week. We need to stick together and watch each other's backs. I can already feel the tension rising.
Yeah, we should definitely be on our best behavior. But I'm honestly a little scared of what she might do if we mess up again.
I bet she's just as strict as before. Let's see how long we can push her buttons and maybe even get her to lose her cool again.
I'm in. This will be so much fun. I can't wait to see her react when we test her patience. It could be hilarious.
I can hear you all. And trust me, I won't tolerate any disrespect. This isn't a game. It's my job to make sure you learn.
What if she gets really mad? I mean, she's been through a lot. Do you think she's changed at all?
I hope she has. But I can't shake this feeling that she might snap if things don't go her way. We have to be careful.
Let's just focus on our work and keep quiet. If we show her we're serious about learning, maybe she'll lighten up a little.
This is Mrs. Karen we're talking about. Lightening up is not in her vocabulary. I say we keep it interesting.
Enough chatter. If you think you can disrupt my class, you'll find out just how serious I can be. Today, we'll start with math. And I hope you've all been studying. Because I will not tolerate any laziness or excuses in my classroom, understood?
I can't believe this. She's even worse than I remembered from before. It's like she's on a mission to scare us all.
Just try to stay quiet, Mina. If we keep our heads down and don't draw attention to ourselves, we might just get through this day without any issues.
Mrs. Karen, can we have a break after this? It's really hard to focus with all this pressure. And I think we could really use a moment to breathe and regroup.
No breaks. You're here to learn, not to lounge around like it's a picnic. If you can't handle the workload, maybe you need to rethink why you're in this class in the first place.
This is so unfair. We're just kids. And she's acting like we're in boot camp. I feel like I can't even think straight.
If anyone else has something to say, I suggest you keep it to yourselves. Now, let's get started with our math problems. I expect full attention. Now, I expect each of you to answer when I call your name. If you get it wrong, you'll be doing 10 math exercises as punishment. Understood?
This is so unfair. It feels like a trap for us.
Just try to stay calm, Mina. If we all work together, we might survive this.
Mina, let's start with you. What is 7 times 8?
I think it's 54.
Wrong. You'll each do 10 exercises now. I expect better answers next time.
Mrs. Karen, can I try? It's actually 56.
Well done, Jack. But that doesn't excuse Mina. You all need to pay attention.
I can't believe this is happening. What if she keeps punishing us like this?
We'll have to be really careful then. I don't want to end up in her bad books.
This is gonna be hilarious. Let's see how many of us she can punish today.
Yeah. I think we should keep messing with her. It'll be fun to watch her lose it.
I heard that. Fame and Mara. You two will also do 10 math exercises for your disrespectful comments.
Why are they provoking her? It's making everything worse for all of us.
Just focus on your work, Mina. We'll help each other finish these exercises.
Maria, your turn. What is 9 times 6?
It's 63.
Correct. At least someone is paying attention. Keep it up, class.
I'm scared of getting called next. I hope I don't mess up.
Just relax, Nora. You know your stuff. We can do this together.
Now, Jack. What is 4 times 12?
That's 48.
Good job, Jason. See? If you all focus, this won't be so bad.
She's still so strict. This isn't going to be fun at all.
Let's just get through this day. We can plan our next move later.
Everyone. I expect to hear correct answers from all of you next time. No more mistakes. Nora. What's 5 times 9?
Is it 45?
Very good, but you need to say it louder. I want to hear your confidence.
She's going to make us all feel like we're in a prison camp.
And what's your answer for 3 times 5, Fame?
That's 15. Easy.
Good, but don't let that ego get too big. Mara, you're up. What's your answer for 328576867 times 565667688?
What? Are you serious? How can I know it? I'm not a calculator.
So be ready for your math exercises. All right, everyone. Quiet down. I am your bus driver today. And I expect you to follow all the rules. Safety first. No one is allowed to be loud or disruptive while we're on the road.
I can't believe she's driving us. What if she gets mad at someone? I mean, she's already strict in class. How strict can she be behind the wheel?
Maybe it'll be fun. Think of it like a roller coaster, but with more math. Imagine doing fractions while we speed around the corners. It'll be a blast.
Let's just hope she doesn't make us do math while driving. I'd rather not have to solve equations while trying to avoid potholes. That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
I think there'll be trouble. We should stick together. If they start acting up, we need to be ready to cover for each other. I don't want Mrs. Karen to find an excuse to give us extra work.
Are you guys ready for the ride? Just remember, if Mrs. Karen yells, it's probably because of Mara and Fame. They always find a way to stir up trouble, and I have a feeling today will be no different.
Yeah, but what if we all get in trouble because of them? I really don't want to do extra math exercises just because they can't behave.
Oh, come on, Mina. Live a little. If they start acting up, we can just pretend we're innocent bystanders. It'll be like a movie where the good guys always win.
I don't know, guys. What if Mrs. Karen decides to make an example out of us? I'd rather not be the one she picks. I'm not ready for that kind of spotlight.
Exactly. We need a game plan. Maybe we should sit together in the back so we can keep an eye on those two troublemakers. If they do something, we'll be ready to stop it.
Get on the bus in an orderly fashion. I will be keeping track of everyone. If I see any silliness, there will be consequences when we get to school.
I really hope we get to see some cool sights on the way to school. Like that big park with the lake and the ducks.
I love watching the trees go by. Feels like we're going on an adventure, like we're explorers in the jungle or something.
Less talking and more looking. I need you all to focus on the road ahead and not just the scenery outside. Safety is the #1 priority here.
Do you think she'll let us have a snack on the bus? I packed some of my favorite cookies, and I would really love to share them with everyone.
If you ask nicely, maybe she'll say yes. Just be careful with Mara and Fame back there. They might try to snag some cookies for themselves.
Yeah, those two are always up to no good. I just hope they don't cause any trouble today, especially with Mrs. Karen driving.
What if we all just stick together? We can keep an eye on them and make sure they don't mess with our snacks or our fun.
That's a solid plan. If Mara or Fame try anything, we'll just tell Mrs. Karen, and I'm sure she'll handle it. Plus, if we're all united, they'll think twice about causing chaos.
Look! There's that giant ice cream shop. I can't believe we're passing it. I wish we could stop there sometime.
Oh man. I'd love to get a scoop of chocolate chip cookie dough. That would make this bus ride epic.
All right, everyone. Keep your voices down. I need to focus on driving. And I expect you to do the same. Let's keep the noise to a minimum, please.
Oops. Sorry, everyone. That was me.
Wow, Mara. That was epic. I think the bus shook.
I can't believe you did that. You're so brave.
Enough. This is not a playground. Mara, that is completely unacceptable.
But it was funny, Mrs. Karen. Come on.
I can't believe she just did that. She's so embarrassing.
Mara never knows when to stop. She'll get us all in trouble.
What if Mrs. Karen makes us do extra work? I don't want to spend recess doing math.
If I hear another sound like that, I will pull this bus over. This is serious.
Maybe she'll let us play a game if we behave. Right, Mrs. Karen?
Games? Only if you can keep your manners in check. No more disruptions.
I dare you to make another sound like that. It was hilarious.
Oops. Looks like I joined the fun.
Oh my gosh, Jack. What's wrong with you?
This is a bus, not a concert. Who knew it would turn into a fart fest?
What in the world is happening back there? This is not a zoo. You all need to behave or else.
Come on, guys. Let's not push our luck. Mrs. Karen is already on edge.
Do you think she'll kick us off the bus? I don't want to walk to school.
Maybe if we just stay quiet, she'll forget about it.
Not a chance. This is way too funny to stop now.
I will not tolerate this behavior. If you can't keep it together, I'll have to call your parents. We are here to learn, not to play silly games.
But, Mrs. Karen, laughter is good for learning, right?
That's not how this works, Jack. If you kids keep this up, I'll turn this bus around.
We should really try to behave, or we'll end up in a lot of trouble.
Guys, I think Mrs. Karen is dozing off. This is not good.
If she falls asleep while driving, we could crash. What do we do?
Maybe we should wake her up. But what if she gets mad?
Or we could do something even crazier. What if we all fart at the same time?
That's ridiculous. But it might distract her long enough.
Okay, let's do it. But we have to time it perfectly.
On the count of 3, everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. Everyone fart now.
What in the world is going on back there?
We're definitely in trouble now.
What in the world? What's that smell? Oh no. Is that gas? Are you serious right now?
After the bus arrived at school,
Everyone, please line up right now. I need to have a serious talk about what just happened on this bus.
Oh. I really think we're in big trouble this time. Especially with Mrs. Karen so angry.
What do you think she'll do to us? I hope it's not too bad. I don't want to miss recess.
We were just trying to have a little fun. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously, right?
Yeah, it was just a little burst of laughter. Who knew it would lead to this?
Since you all thought that farting on the bus was the funniest thing ever, I have decided on your punishment. You will each write an apology letter to me and to your parents. And guess what? No recess for anyone today.
This is so unfair. We were just joking around. It's not like we did anything really bad.
But we only farted to wake you up. You were sleeping while driving the bus. Mrs. Karen, how can she be so strict about this? It was just a silly moment.
I get that it was funny. But I think Mrs. Karen just wants us to learn that there's a time and place for everything. Even if we thought it was just a joke.
I expect each of you to take this seriously. You'll write about why it's important to respect others. And how our actions can have consequences. Even if we think it's just a joke.
Ugh, this is the worst. I didn't think she'd actually make us write letters. I just wanted to laugh a little before school started.
I can't believe we're missing recess for this. It feels so harsh. I mean, we're only 8 years old and just trying to have some fun.
At least we're all in this together, right? We can help each other write the letters if we really have to do this.
And don't think I won't be reading every single one of those letters. I want to see genuine apologies. Understand that this is serious business.
Yes, Mrs. Karen. We understand. / We just got carried away with the fun and didn't think about how it might affect you or anyone else.
All right, class. Now that we've settled the letter situation, let's move on to some math. I'm going to ask each of you a division question. And I expect you to answer correctly. If anyone gets it wrong, you'll face a different kind of punishment.
No. It's coming again? I hope I don't mess this up. I really don't want to clean her house for a day.
Same here. I studied a bit last night. But what if I blank out?
Just stay calm. We've got this. Remember, it's all about teamwork.
Okay, Maria. Let's start with you. What is 24 divided by 6?
That's easy. It's 4.
Correct. Good job, Maria. Next up is Jack. What is 36 divided by 4?
That's 9?
Right again. You're on a roll. Now, Mina, your turn. What is 48 divided by 8?
That's 6. Right?
Actually, that's incorrect. The answer is 6, so you're safe. But if you'd said 7, you'd have been cleaning my house today.
Phew. I'm glad I got it right.
Mrs. Karen, what about me? What's my question?
All right, Nora. What is 45 divided by 5?
That's 9. For sure.
Excellent. You've all done well so far. But now, let's see how well you really know your division. Jack. What is 50 divided by 10?
That's 5.
No, Jack, that's incorrect. The answer is 5. So, you'll be cleaning my house for a day as punishment.
No way. I can't believe I got that wrong.
Why didn't she ask us?
Next question, Mara. What is 30 divided by 5?
That's 6.
Incorrect, Mara. It's 6. But you'll still help Jack.
I feel bad for Jack and Mara. Cleaning Mrs. Karen's house won't be fun.
They should have studied harder. Maybe this will teach them a lesson.
I hope they don't have to scrub floors.
I guess I deserved it. I wasn't paying attention.
This is so unfair. I didn't even want to answer that question.
But, wait. What? That's not fair. Cleaning your house isn't schoolwork.
Yeah, Mrs. Karen. This is just your personal thing. We shouldn't have to do it.
You think this is a joke? This is about taking responsibility for your education. If you can't handle a little cleaning, how will you handle bigger responsibilities in life?
But we're just kids. Why should we be punished for something that isn't even school related?
This is getting out of hand. Maybe we should help them somehow.
You two need to learn that about it. And rejecting this punishment will only make it worse for you.
Whatever. We're not doing it. You can't make us.
Oh, is that so? Then I'll double your punishment. 2 days of cleaning. And if you keep this attitude, I'll have to involve the principal.
No way. That's way too harsh. We'll do it. Just stop making it worse.
Mrs. Karen, maybe we can all help them clean? It doesn't have to be just them.
That's kind of you, Mina. But Jack and Mara need to understand this is their responsibility. They must learn that they can't just brush off their mistakes.
We'll all help out if it means they'll learn. It's better than being punished more, right?
Fine, but this is so unfair.
All right, then. Jack and Mara. / you'll clean my house. But I expect you to take this seriously. If you don't, there will be more consequences. I can't believe how easily Jack and Mara fell for my little trick. They actually think they're getting punished for math mistakes when really, it's just free labor for me.
Do you think Mrs. Karen really enjoys punishing us like this? It feels so unfair.
Definitely. She seems to take pleasure in it. I mean, who would want kids cleaning their house just to teach a lesson?
It's like she doesn't remember what it's like to be our age. We're just kids trying to have fun, not her personal cleaners.
These kids are so naive. They don't even realize that I'm using them to do my work. Cleaning my house will teach them a lesson, but really, it's just an easy way for me to get things done.
At Mrs. Karen's house.
I can't believe we're actually here. Cleaning Mrs. Karen's house feels so wrong.
Stop whining, Jack. We have to do this. Besides, it'll be over before we know it. And we can just blame it on Mrs. Karen later.
I just wish we didn't have to do her dirty work. This is not what I signed up for when I thought about being a student.
Ah, my little helpers. I'm so glad you're here. I have a list of things for you to tackle today.
Mrs. Karen. Do we really have to do this? It feels like it's not fair.
Oh, but it is fair, Mara. You see, you both needed to learn a lesson about consequences. Now, let's get to work.
This place doesn't even look that messy at all. I mean, seriously. What does she want us to clean? It feels like a trick.
Maybe she just wants to watch us suffer. This is so typical of her. You know how she loves to make our lives miserable.
I want you to dust everything and vacuum the living room. And don't forget to clean the windows. They're filthy. And I expect it done right.
This is definitely not part of our curriculum. We're supposed to be learning, not doing her chores. This is so unfair.
Just do it, Jack. We can't let her get the best of us. If we just get through this, we can go back to being kids again.
Listen up. Don't mess up in here. Otherwise, you'll get even more work piled on you. I expect you to take this seriously.
No. We shouldn't have to do this at all. This is your house, and it's your responsibility to keep it clean, not ours.
Maybe we should just start cleaning, you know? I don't want to get on her bad side any more than we already have. Besides, she might just make it worse for us.
Excuses. Excuses. You two need to learn that life isn't always fair. And sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do. Now, get to work.
Fine. But only because I don't want to face whatever punishment she dreams up next. Just remember, we can't let her break our spirits.
All right, let's just get this over with. I can't believe we're actually cleaning her house. This is insane.
Good, I'm glad you two are finally understanding the importance of hard work. Now, if you miss a spot, I will not be pleased.
She really thinks she's the queen of the world. This is so messed up.
Just keep your head down and try to finish quickly. We'll be out of here before we know it. Hopefully without any more of her ridiculous demands.
And remember, the more you complain, the more work I'll give you. So keep that in mind while you're cleaning.
Great, just great. I can't believe we're stuck in this nightmare. I really hope my mom never finds out about this.
Now, enough chatter. Get to work. Or I'll find a way to make this even more interesting for you too.
I can't believe we're actually doing this. I thought school was supposed to be fun.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Karen doesn't care about fun. She only cares about making us do her work. You know what? I think we should talk to Mr. Benson when he gets back. This isn't right.
But what if Mrs. Karen finds out? She might make things worse for us.
Mina, you have no idea what we're up against. Mrs. Karen is seriously out of control.
Yeah, and she thinks we're her personal cleaning crew. It's ridiculous.
Well, two of us can tackle this mess faster. What's the plan?
We have to dust everything, vacuum, and clean the windows, which apparently are filthy according to Her Majesty.
It doesn't sound too bad. We'll make it a race. Who can clean their area faster?
Just remember, Mina. You're still at her mercy. If we mess up, we'll be scrubbing floors next.
Not if we work together. Let's show her we can do this right. Ready, set, go.
I hope you three are actually putting in some effort. My house needs to shine.
Oh no! I didn't mean to.
What was that noise? You clumsy girl. Look what you've done.
Mina, are you okay? That was an accident.
You think this is funny? You're going to pay for that glass. It wasn't cheap.
But Mrs. Karen, it was an accident. I didn't mean to break it.
Accident or not. You'll have to compensate for it. How do you plan to pay me back?
This isn't fair. Mina is just helping us. It was a mistake.
I think it's hilarious. Maybe you should clean up your own mess, Mina.
I'll clean the table again. Please. Just give me a chance to fix it.
Cleaning it again won't replace the glass. You need to learn responsibility.
This is ridiculous. We're kids. Not your servants.
I promise I'll be more careful. Can we just move past this?
You'll work off the cost by helping me with chores for the next week. That's the deal. And what about you, Mara? Instead of helping clean, you're stuffing your face with cookies. Get back to work.
But I was hungry. Cleaning is boring. And these cookies are delicious.
I don't care. If you can't follow simple instructions, you'll be cleaning the entire house by yourself. Now put those cookies down and start vacuuming.
This is a disaster. I can't believe she's making us pay for a glass. It's just not fair.
I know. But we have to focus on cleaning. Let's just get through this without making it worse.
Fine. I'll vacuum the living room. But I'm not happy about it.
You better do a good job. Or I'll find more work for you. And no more cookies until the house is spotless.
Next time, we'll sneak in some snacks. But for now, let's just focus on getting this done.
Great job, you two. I knew you could do it. Look how shiny everything is now. I might just keep you around permanently if you keep this up.
Can we go now? This isn't a school project. And we didn't sign up for cleaning duty. We have better things to do.
Well, you'll have to finish your chores first. I have some other tasks for you. You know, a little extra work never hurt anyone.
This is just wrong. We're not your maids. We're supposed to be enjoying our afternoon, not scrubbing floors like it's our job.
Oh, but you are. Until you learn to respect authority, you'll be doing this. Besides, I could use some extra hands around here. Think of it as character building.
Character building? More like character breaking. You can't just treat us like this. It's completely unfair.
You'll learn that soon enough. Now, get back to it. I expect this house to sparkle, or else.
We need a plan. We can't let her think we're just going to take this without a fight. Maybe we can find a way to turn the tables on her.
You're right, Jack. Let's think of something clever. We can't let her push us around like this. We need to show her we won't be her pawns.
What are you two whispering about? Plotting your escape? Good luck with that. You're not going anywhere until I say so.
We're just discussing the tasks you gave us, Mrs. Karen. You know, making sure we understand your very high standards.
Yes, we wouldn't want to disappoint you again. We'll make sure everything is perfect, right, Jack?
That's the good. Now, stop chatting and get back to work. I have plenty more for you to do. And I'll be checking on you regularly to ensure you're meeting my expectations.
In the next day.
Today, I hope you all remembered your cleaning supplies.
Maybe we should bring brooms to class.
Listen up. If you don't answer correctly today, I'll assign you all cleaning tasks at my house. Understood? Let's see how well you've been paying attention. Answer correctly, or you'll find yourself scrubbing my floors.
I'm ready. Mrs. Karen.
Let's mess this up on purpose.
I can't wait to see them clean.
What's the capital of France?
Paris.
Correct. But let's see if everyone can keep up.
What if I get it wrong?
Now, who can tell me the largest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter?
Good job. But I expect more enthusiasm.
Oh. Look at Jack trying hard.
Remember, if you don't get the answers right, it's back to my house for you.
Not if we can help it.
Next. When was I born?
1992?
Mina, your answer was completely wrong. For this, you'll be punished by cleaning my house after school.
No way, Mrs. Karen. Cleaning your house is not part of our school responsibilities. It's your personal interest, not ours.
You think you can just refuse me? You're going to regret this decision, Mina.
I won't be intimidated, Mrs. Karen. I will call my mom right now and tell her what you're trying to do.
Your mother can't protect you from the consequences of your actions. You need to learn respect.
Respect goes both ways, Mrs. Karen. You can't force us to do your personal chores just because you're upset.
Are you sure about this? She seems really angry.
I don't care, Jack. This isn't right. And I won't let her bully us into submission.
What if she really does punish you? She can be scary when she's mad.
I'll deal with it. I'd rather stand up for myself than let her think she can control us.
You think you're so brave, don't you? But you'll see the consequences soon enough. No one defies me in my classroom.
Mina, let's just apologize. Maybe it will make her back off.
No, Nora. Apologizing will only make her think she's right. We need to show her we won't be pushed around.
You're all going to regret this little rebellion. I'll be reporting this to Mr. Benson.
Go ahead. I'll tell him exactly what you're doing. And you won't get away with it.
You think your parents will help you? I have authority here. And you are just children.
I'll call my mom now. And she'll sue you. You'll be back in jail again.
You wouldn't dare. This is all just a misunderstanding, Mina.
Misunderstanding? You're using us to clean your house. That's not schoolwork.
Please, don't call your mother. I can explain everything. Just give me a chance.
Hello, Mina. How's school today?
Mom, I need you to come to school. Mrs. Karen is trying to make us clean her house instead of teaching.
What? I'm on my way. Stay calm, sweetie.
Mina, please. You don't want to do this. Think about your future.
My future is having a teacher who respects us, not someone who uses us for personal gain.
I'm begging you. Don't tell your mother. I'll change. I promise. Just give me another chance.
You had your chance, Mrs. Karen. You showed us your true colors. It's time for you to face the consequences.
What's going on here? Mina, are you okay?
I'm fine, Mom. I just stood up to Mrs. Karen.
I want to know why my daughter felt the need to involve me. What have you been doing, Mrs. Karen?
I was just trying to teach them responsibility.
By making them clean your house. That's not teaching. That's exploitation.
You can't control us anymore, Mrs. Karen. We deserve respect in this classroom.
I'll be having a serious discussion with the school administration about this. You'll no longer be in charge of my daughter or her friends.
I didn't mean for it to get this far.
It's not too late to change, Mrs. Karen. But you need to start respecting us.
Yes, I will, Mina. Please, just tell your mom not to be angry and forgive me. I didn't mean to scare you or make you feel this way.
You made us clean your house like it was punishment, not a lesson. That's not how teachers should act. I won't let this go.
I regret it, Mina. I really do. I thought it would make me feel better, but it only made things worse. I'm sorry for everything. Please. Don't do this. I can't go back to jail. I've changed so much since then. I don't want to lose my job.
If you say so, I'll give you another chance.
Thank you so much. Today, I want to hear about what makes you all special. Who wants to start?
I love helping others and making my friends happy. It brings me so much joy to see them smile.
That's wonderful, Mina. It's important to be kind. Especially in our class where everyone should feel safe and valued.
I like playing soccer and making new friends. It's fun to be part of a team.
And I love art. Drawing makes me feel free. Like I can express anything I want.
Those are fantastic passions. Art and teamwork can teach us so much about cooperation and creativity.
I enjoy reading. Books take me to different worlds, and I can be anyone I want.
What's your favorite book, Nora?
It's The Secret Garden. I love how it shows the power of friendship and growth.
That's a beautiful choice. Books can change our perspectives in remarkable ways. When I was your age, I made plenty of mistakes, too. I once forgot my lines in a school play.
What happened next, Mrs. Karen?
Well, I panicked and ended up speaking gibberish. But everyone laughed. And it taught me that it's okay to mess up sometimes.
That's really funny. It's nice to know we all make mistakes.
Exactly. It's how we learn and grow. And I want to be here for you all as you navigate your own challenges.
So, does that mean we can work together more? Like group projects?
Absolutely. I want to encourage collaboration and teamwork. We can learn so much from each other.
I never thought Mrs. Karen could be this cool.
Yeah. Maybe she's not so scary after all.
I overheard that. Just remember, I'm still your teacher. So let's keep it respectful, okay?
Of course, Mrs. Karen. We respect you.
Thank you, Mina. I appreciate that. Let's work together to make this class the best it can be.
Mom. Dad. Mrs. Karen is back, and she's trying her best to be nice to everyone in class.
That's quite a change, Mina. It's really wonderful to see people make an effort to improve themselves. What did she say?
Yeah, honey. We always hope for the best. Let's hear all about it. Did she do anything special to show she's changed?
Well, she asked us to share what makes us special. I told her I love helping others and making my friends happy. And she seemed genuinely touched by it.
That's amazing. Sweetheart. It's so important to express kindness. Not just to friends, but to everyone around us. What did the other kids say?
Jack talked about how he loves soccer and wants to be a great player one day. Maria said she enjoys painting. And even Nora shared her love for reading. It felt like we were all connecting.
It sounds like a wonderful moment for all of you, Mina. It's fantastic to see the class coming together like that.
Yeah, but I was a little nervous at first. I remembered how she used to be. But I really hope she keeps it up. It would be nice to have a teacher who cares.
It's understandable to feel that way, honey. Change can be difficult. But it seems like she's genuinely trying. We should always give people a chance to prove they can be better.
Exactly, Mina. Sometimes people just need a little nudge in the right direction to realize their potential. You've done a great job by being open-hearted.
And look at Max. He's the cutest little motivator, right? I want to set a good example for him, too.
You're already setting a wonderful example, my sweet girl. Just remember, kindness is contagious. The more you show it, the more it spreads.
Next day.
Did you see Mrs. Karen's new dress? It looks amazing. It's like she wants to start fresh.
Totally. And her hair is so different. It really suits her. I think the new look makes her seem more approachable.
Do you think she's really changed, though? I mean, after everything we went through with her last semester, just feels hard to believe.
I hope so. She seems nicer lately. Maybe she's trying to be a better teacher this time around. Everyone deserves a second chance, right?
Look at Mrs. Karen trying to fit in. Pathetic. As if a new dress will change the way we all feel about her.
Yeah, like that's going to change anything. She's still the same old Mrs. Karen to us. Just a new outfit can't erase the past.
You know, I think it's kind of cool that she's trying. Maybe we should give her a chance? It's not easy to change.
But what if she just pretends to be nice for a little while? What if it's all an act? We have to be cautious, guys.
Exactly. We can't let our guard down. Fame and Mara are right. It's hard to trust someone who has hurt us before.
I get it, but what if she's really different this time? Maybe we can help her feel welcome, too. It might make her want to keep being nice.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all ready for an exciting day filled with new ideas and fun activities.
Mrs. Karen, your dress is really pretty. It looks fantastic on you. And the new hairstyle suits you so much.
Thank you so much, Mina. I wanted to start fresh this year and show you all that I'm here to truly support you and help you learn in a positive environment.
Do you really think she means it this time? I mean, it feels different. But can we trust her?
I really hope so, Jack. Everyone deserves a second chance, don't you think? Maybe she just needed time to reflect on how she treated us before.
I want to believe it. But what if she just puts on a show? We need to stay cautious just in case.
But maybe if we give her a chance, she'll surprise us. It's not easy to change overnight, you know?
I understand your concerns. And it's perfectly okay to feel uncertain. Change takes time. And I'm committed to proving that I can be a better teacher for all of you.
That's really brave of you, Mrs. Karen. I'm excited to learn and see how things go this year.
Thank you, Mina. I promise to work hard and be the teacher you all deserve. Let's make this a great year together.
Mr. Benson is back. He always makes history so interesting, especially when he tells those funny stories.
Yeah. And I heard he's bringing a fun project for us this time. I hope it involves working in groups.
Here comes Mrs. Karen. I can't wait to see what she looks like today.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all ready for an exciting day full of learning and fun again today.
Wow, Karen. You look absolutely stunning today. That dress really brightens up the room.
Thank you, Mr. Benson. It's so nice to see you back. I've missed our discussions.
Do you think they like each other? There's definitely something happening here.
It sure looks like it. This is so exciting. I wonder if they'll go out for coffee or something.
Ugh, as if. What a joke. Like that's going to change anything about her teaching style.
Yeah, she's still the same old Mrs. Karen. just dressed up. This won't make her any nicer.
They don't know what they're talking about. People can change, and it's not fair to judge her based on the past.
I can see you've put in a lot of effort. And it really shows. I'm glad to be back and see everyone thriving. Especially you.
Do you think they're going to be a couple now? That would be so cool and weird at the same time.
It sure looks like it. I wouldn't mind having them as a couple. It would make class even more interesting. Don't you think?
So, Karen, why don't we create a project that combines history and art? I think the kids would love to express what they learn in a creative way.
That's a brilliant idea, Benson. We could have them create posters about historical events. I can already see the excitement on their faces.
This is going to be the best class ever. I can't wait to start.
Yeah, and with both of them working together, it's bound to be fun. I wonder what project we'll get.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be amazing. Today feels different. Like something special is happening.
Karen, I was wondering if you'd like to grab lunch with me today. I think it'd be nice to catch up outside of class.
Oh, wow, Mr. Benson. That's really sweet of you to ask. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Why not? I mean, it's just lunch. We could talk about the students and share some ideas. I'd love to get to know you better.
It's not that I don't want to. But I have to be honest with you. My life is complicated right now. And I don't want to lead you on.
Complicated? What do you mean? You seem like you're doing great.
I appreciate that. But I lost my husband 2 years ago. It's been tough for me. And I have a baby to care for now.
Oh, Karen, I didn't know. I'm so sorry for your loss. That must have been incredibly hard.
It was. Every day is a challenge. But I'm trying to be strong for my little one. I just don't think I'm ready for anything more than friendship right now.
I completely understand. I didn't mean to put you in an uncomfortable position. I just thought we had a connection. And I wanted to explore that.
We do have a connection. You're a wonderful person. And I truly enjoy working with you. It just wouldn't be fair for me to start something new when I'm still healing.
I respect that, Karen. It takes courage to be honest about your feelings. I just want you to know that I'm here for you. No matter what.
Thank you, Mr. Benson. That really means a lot to me. I hope we can still be friends and support each other.
How about I bring you lunch next week? We can discuss lesson plans. And I'll even throw in some dessert.
Now that's a tempting offer. I'd love that, Mr. Benson. Next day.
Good morning, everyone. I have some exciting news to share. And I think you're all going to love it.
What is it? Mr. Benson? We can't wait to hear.
Starting today, Mrs. Karen will be in charge of our class. I'll be helping her with the transition. But she's taking the lead from now on.
That's awesome. We'll get to see more of Mrs. Karen and the fun activities she promised.
Hello, class. I'm thrilled to be your teacher this year. I want to make this the best one yet for all of you.
Mrs. Karen, we're super excited to learn from you. Can we do more projects together?
Thank you, Nora. Absolutely. We'll have a lot of fun and learn many new things together through projects and discussions.
I know you all adore Mrs. Karen. And I do too. She has a wonderful way of connecting with students. And I believe you'll all thrive under her guidance.
Mr. Benson, will we still see you in class? I really hope you'll pop in sometimes.
Absolutely. I'll be around to support Mrs. Karen. But she'll be leading the class from now on. And I can't wait to see how you all grow together.
As if Mrs. Karen can handle it without Mr. Benson. This is going to be a complete disaster. Just watch.
Yeah, right. She's just trying to act all nice. It's not going to change anything about her.
Oh, Mina. I noticed you were walking alone. And I thought I could give you a ride home if that's okay with you.
Oh, really? That would be awesome. I'd love to ride with you, Mrs. Karen.
I'm glad to hear that. It gives us a chance to chat a bit more. How was your first day in class with me? So, how was your first day in class with me?
It was great. Everyone was really excited. And I think we're going to learn a lot this year. You seem so nice.
Thank you, Mina. I really want to create a positive environment for all of you. For now, I believe learning should be fun and engaging.
I could tell that you and Mr. Benson get along well. He seems happy about the changes too.
Yes, Mr. Benson has been incredibly supportive. He really cares about his students and wants the best for all of you.
It's nice to have someone like him around. I can't imagine how hard it is to be a teacher.
Mina, do you often play at that park with your friends?
Yes. I go there with Jack, Maria, and Nora. We always have a blast playing games and just hanging out.
It's great to have friends to share those moments with. Friends can make everything more fun.
Thanks for the ride. I had a great time talking with you.
Anytime, Mina. I enjoyed our conversation too. Remember, I'm always here if you need to talk.
I will. See you tomorrow, Mrs. Karen.
See you tomorrow, Mina. Have a great evening. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed today. You all did so well.
Thank you, Mrs. Karen. We absolutely love having you as our teacher.
I'm so glad to hear that. You all make teaching incredibly rewarding and fun.
Excuse me. Everyone. Can I have a moment with Mrs. Karen?
What do you think he wants to talk about? It seems pretty important.
I bet it's something exciting. I can't wait to find out.
Karen, I've been reflecting deeply on how wonderful you've made my life since you joined our school. Your kindness, enthusiasm, and passion for teaching inspire me every single day. And I can't imagine my life without you.
Oh, Mr. Benson. You've been such an incredible friend and colleague. I appreciate everything you do for the students and for me. Your support means the world to me, especially as we navigate this new chapter together.
I truly want to take our friendship to a deeper level, one filled with love and partnership. So, Karen, will you marry me? I can't think of anyone else I'd rather share my life with.
Yes, yes, I will marry you. This is the happiest moment of my life. And I can't wait to start this new adventure with you.
Did you see that? They're really getting married. This is amazing. I can't believe they're finally together.
This is the best news ever. I'm so happy for them. They deserve all the happiness in the world.
I can't wait to see what kind of wedding they'll have. It's going to be so much fun and we can help.
Let's go congratulate them right now. They'll want to know how excited we are.
Congratulations, Mrs. Karen and Mr. Benson. We're so incredibly happy for you both. This is such a wonderful moment.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to share this moment with you all. Your enthusiasm means everything.
You all mean the world to us, and your support makes this celebration even more special. We're so lucky to have you in our lives.
Wow. Did you see that? They just kissed.
That was so sweet. They look perfect together.
I love how happy they are. This is the best day ever.
It's so romantic. I can't wait to tell everyone.
Thank you all for being such wonderful supporters. We can't wait to share our wedding day with you.
And remember, planning this together will make it even more special. Let's make it a day filled with joy, laughter, and love.
Mom, you won't believe what happened at school today. Mr. Benson proposed to Mrs. Karen. And it was the most magical moment ever.
Oh, really? That's wonderful news, Mina. Tell me everything. How did it happen?
Well, after school, he took her aside in the park. And he looked so nervous. He told her how much she inspires him. And then he asked her to marry him.
That sounds so romantic. It must have been so sweet to witness such a special moment. How did Mrs. Karen react?
She was so surprised at first. But then her face lit up with happiness. She said yes right away. And it felt like the whole world stopped for a moment. Everyone cheered.
I can only imagine how exciting that must have been for all of you. It's so great to see teachers who care about each other like that.
And now we're all planning their wedding together. It's going to be the best day ever. We want to make it magical for them.
That sounds like a wonderful project for you and your friends.
I can't believe today is finally here. Mrs. Karen and Mr. Benson are getting married. And it feels like a dream come true for all of us.
They're going to look amazing in their bright yellow outfits. I hope it's as fun as it sounds. With laughter and dancing.
All right, everyone. Let's get some pictures before we head to the wedding venue. You all look so adorable. And I want to capture this moment.
Look at Mr. Benson. He looks so funny in that bright yellow suit. I can't help but giggle.
I know. It's like he's a giant banana. I wonder if he's feeling a bit embarrassed right now.
Oh, come on. It's his wedding day. He should just enjoy it. Even if it's a bit silly. It's all about love and laughter.
You can see he's trying not to smile, but I think he's secretly loving the attention.
And Mrs. Karen looks stunning. Her yellow dress matches his suit perfectly. They really are a bright pair.
Hey now, this is a wedding, not a comedy show.
We're just having fun, Mr. Benson. You look amazing in yellow.
Well, I suppose if I make you all laugh, it's worth it. Just remember, I still have a teacher's authority.
I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being here today. Your support means the world to us.
You both look so happy. I love the yellow.
Especially you, Mr. Benson. You look like a giant banana.
Well, I suppose it's better than being a sour lemon, right?
Oh, you kids. Thank you for being so wonderful and for your honesty. It's what makes this day even more special.
This is a day to remember. Everyone looks so joyful.
And to all the parents, thank you for raising such lovely children. You've all made this day a true celebration of love and laughter.
Now kiss.
Now kiss.
Now kiss.
Please kiss.
Congratulations. Finally, Mr. Benson no more single. Ha ha ha.